pack your bags full of Jasmy as Jasmy's price begins to skyrocket to the expected $17 that Jasmy's own CFO, Hera, actually stated. Now guys, we have an absolutely epic video for you guys. It's going to be insane because today we reveal something massive. And that is that Jasmy's price has been set and confirmed, and it's actually beginning to happen. The skyrocketing price of Jasmy, the bullish breakout pattern, the chart technical analysis, everything has confirmed the exact same point, which is that we are about to see one of Jasmy's largest breakouts historically, trending to the exact price point that Jasmy's own CFO actually stated, which is $17. Guys, this is the most important video you want to watch historically for Jasmy. So if you own even one single Jasmy, I want to tell you guys right now, make sure you watch this video till the end, because we're going to reveal some things that are insane, and we're also going to tell you exactly how you can make yourself some money without actually selling a single Jasmy. Yes, your Jasmy can actually sit on the sidelines while you generate yourself a nice juicy income, so you can buy that nice house, nice car, all without selling a single Jasmy until Jasmy hits $17, which could happen as early as by the end of this year, which is literally only 60 days away. And here it is, the official statement from Jasmy's own CFO, Hera, predicting Jasmy coin will reach $17 with 107 million users by 2026. Now here's the crazy part. Exactly on October 28th and 29th, there's going to be something massive. Jasmy's CFO, Hera, will attend Blockchain for Life 2025. Remember, Jasmy is the native token of a developing ecosystem which literally was built by the former executives of Sony. And this event is going to be one of the largest events historically in cryptocurrencies and in blockchain. So imagine, there's going to be over 15,000 plus attendees. Imagine the amount of new users that are about to onboard onto this massive Jasmy Labs token and the Jasmy coin, and obviously adoption is going to scale at literally another level. Now this massive adoption that we're talking about, the massive amounts of money that are about to enter, have already begun to show on the Jasmy token. If you take a look at this, just in the last 24 hours, the Jasmy volume has skyrocketed 36%, which is huge. We're talking about them now doing volume over 26.89 million. Look at it right now. Just as we're talking, the volume skyrocketed even higher, and we're now at $26.92 million just in the last 24 hours. And so this is why I'm very, very bullish. And I think that in the next couple of days, we're going to see that real momentum pick up. But to talk about $17 per Jasmy, well, that's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in 24 hours or 48 hours or even a week. Rather, it's going to be in the long run, in the next 60 days. But here's the thing. As we talk about Jasmy making millionaires and it taking time, there's a golden opportunity for you guys to actually make millions of dollars. It's insane, millions of dollars potentially, and go ahead and save your Jasmy on the side for that day that Jasmy spikes up to $17. This is your chance. And it all comes down to an institution known as RealFi launching a real estate backed project, a real world asset real estate solution, which is a massive $654.39 trillion industry. And while they are actually pushing it through now, number one, they're hosting a $1,000 giveaway, so I definitely recommend that you guys join the $1,000 giveaway. It's literally free money, and all you have to do is like, comment, follow, and then sign up on payrealfi.com. This is again a golden opportunity for you guys to just get yourself up to $1,000 for free. But it's also going to allow you to really learn about the real token. Now, this is the real token, and I gotta say, I'm extremely bullish about this project. I truly think that this, all the money is going to end up shifting for real world assets onto this cryptocurrency. But before we begin, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not obviously financial advice, and do your own research. Guys, this is the real token. The institution backed by RealFi. RealFi is the institution. They use the real token, which is only about 2 or 3 months old. This is a relatively new token, and it's used within the real world asset and rewards kind of framework. Now this is massive because all the money is going to shift from real world assets onto the real token. And we've seen that this thing actually goes up hundreds of thousands of percentages. Like just 2 or 3 months ago, this was 1/100th of a penny. Now it's sitting at 3 cents. People made, hundreds of thousands of dollars, but it's only the start. We are only just getting started. There's very strong support, and we can clearly tell if you take a look at this, very strong support, very low resistance. The charts seem like they were very, very bullish. And again, this thing is not yet listed on centralized exchanges. There's no massive marketing campaign. It actually has one of the lowest total supplies. I think it has a phase 1 supply of 22 million, which is nothing. And this is why there's a lot of rumors that this thing could skyrocket from 3 cents to $65,000 by the end of the next 2 or 3 years. It's all because of the fact that the potential here is huge. The potential to make generational wealth is right in front of our eyes right now, because this project has very low supply, massive demand, and so obviously you're going to see a supply shock. It just makes sense because this is the reality of the matter. Now, what I'm also trying to emphasize here is to do your research on projects like this, because this is where the utility lies. This is where the real money lies. This is not a meme coin. This is a utility-based, real-world asset, product here. It's a project, and most importantly, when you take a look at it from the big picture, right? Because that's the end of the day, we're looking at big picture. This is solving a multi-trillion-dollar problem. One that if that 1% of that value enters into the real token, it's going to skyrocket to thousands of dollars, $60,000, $70,000. It sounds crazy, but think about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sitting at $1 just a couple of years ago, and once it solved that massive issue of facilitating payments, store value, look at where Bitcoin's at now, $120,000. This is the same thing except it has a substantially lower supply. And so when you look at it, the potential lies in projects like this. And so you can literally hold on to your Jasmy, put it on the sideline while buying low into projects like this real token, for example. You buy low and you sell high, and that way you create generational wealth to actually buy a nice house, buy a nice car, and you still have Jasmy saved on the side. Now, if you think about it, this thing is still dirt cheap. Like, it's very cheap because, again, when you look at this at scale, right? Real world asset projects are literally right now, the ones that are listed on centralized exchanges are worth hundreds, some of them are worth thousands of dollars. This is what we're talking about. This is the potential that we are talking about. So guys, this is your chance to do your research, look into this. Of course, it's not financial advice, but it's definitely a golden opportunity to look into. And this project specifically, the real token, has actually received a 10 out of 10 score, which is the highest score alongside XRP, XLM, XTC, and Jasmy. So we're talking about massive projects right here. And again, these guys are growing massively. Just yesterday, they're saying about 3,400 wallets, now 300,481. And again, this is without centralized exchanges. So just imagine once this thing gets listed on centralized exchanges, it's going to absolutely boom. It's going to absolutely skyrocket, and it's obviously going to soar to levels that I personally believe we've never ever actually seen before. And again, you guys, I'll be leaving links down below in the description. You guys can definitely check them out. If you want to look up on the institution, you can check out ParaFi.com, and you can actually enter the giveaway. This is your chance, guys, to enter this juicy giveaway to get up to $1,000 for free in under 2 minutes. So you guys can enter. If you want to learn more as well, scroll all the way down and it tells you more information about the real token and all the details about it. Alright guys, so I'm going to conclude the video here. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and with that all being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.